What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live watch party. Episode 7. We're getting closer and closer to Contender Series, but we are on episode 7 of The Ultimate Fighter Season 33, Team Cormier versus Team Sonnen. And as you can see on screen right now, Team Sonnen finally got another win. It was a close fight, but Alibi Idiris for Team Cormier loses in a valiant effort and what was, again, a sick fight. I'll say this. The Ultimate Fighter post-Fox production, post-Spike TV production has been absolute trash, but the fights are delivering this season. That's what I'll say. I mean, it's almost a meme, but it's more of a positive meme in the sense that we get to chill, read chat, hang out throughout the, shit part of the show, which used to be the most fun part of the show because there ain't no drama anymore, and we get a sick fight. Pretty much is how it goes. Yo, what's up, Chris? Good to see you. By the way, shout out to Brian. Yes, Roy Echerverria is fighting tonight. He is the APFC flyweight champion. Shout out to Anthony Pettis fighting championship. Another thing that is fun to do is we keep tabs. We keep tabs of some of the OG lore incidents and just perhaps production things. We got a fun, tough lore counter as well. And if you're part of our Discord, actually, I forget. I don't know if I've been posting it since like episode 4. But we've been keeping note of it. And I'll post how many of your guys' suggested lore, either again, key moments, old school things that we used to see in the Ultimate Fighter, and how many that we check off the list or at least take a note of episode to episode. By the way, we've only, in my opinion, have had a really good episode so far. We've had only one really good episode so far, and that was the one where Chael Sonnen's guy missed weight, or was going to miss weight by like 7 pounds. He called off his weight cut with 7 pounds, and in negotiations, Chael Sonnen paid Cormier's guy $1,000 per pound. By the way, we are 1 minute behind. We are 1 minute behind when the broadcast is supposed to start. Just saying. Yo, what's up, Miguel? I am watching it on ESPN Plus. Ready? How's it going, buddy? Do you think the Mendes brothers should be released finally? How many years have they been serving? That's the Canadian in us. Americans, they lock people up for life. Canada, it's like, yeah, well, you know what? Like, we'll how good are you? How good are you right now? I forget how long have they been serving. Which, by the way, UFC did a really good documentary on that, and then I'm pretty sure a movie came out about that too recently. But I didn't watch the movie, but I did watch the UFC like fight lore documentary. It was awesome. It was awesome. Speaking of awesome, how sick is this fight going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, again, Echeverria is a no joke, and Tumelo, what was his nickname again? Hold on, Tumelo Manyamala, Bones of Steel. I just think back to the first Spider-Man. Bonesaw is ready. Oh my god! Look, I'm not much of a movie quote guy. Okay, I'm far from an impressions guy, but there's a few that have just stuck. Speaking of stuck, we're stuck on the Juventus starting soon right now. Here, I'm gonna just reset. Maybe there was a glitch on my end because ESPN Plus, it's like that. But no, we're still on Juventus starting soon. Okay. Yo, what's up, GQ BBQ? Good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend, long weekend. It's funny. Canada's long weekend was the week before last weekend. Good to see you, Hawk from home and GQ BBQ. Yeah, thanks for checking out the video. It is in the pinned comment of this chat. A Canadian regional MMA fighter, and I'm talking like he fought in every regional except for BFL in Canada, and was kind of a cult favorite. Like Caposa loved watching his finishes. He never got finished. He was murdered in Sherbrooke, Quebec, Canada, along with his partner. It's a pretty crazy story. We talked about it on membership stream, and I edited it up into a smaller video, so you guys go check it out. Damn, so GQ BBQ right on point there. Damn. Is that what you do for work? They've been in prison since 1990. I've watched multiple shows plus documentaries and situation. I think they definitely need to be let out already. I guess I don't know enough to comment, but yeah, that's a long time. That's a long time. Yeah, Hog from Home, you're busy. You're busy this summer. Bro, what the heck? We're 4 minutes into this and it has not started yet. Sorry, GQBBQ. I got bigger fish to fry. That is ESPN not starting this broadcast. I think this happened once last year. We went like 10 minutes over. Yo, by the way, I fuck with K1 so much. Well, actually, I don't really fuck with them. I am the loudest guy. Okay, finally it's starting. I am the loudest guy on Twitter complaining about them not even allowing us to buy their events, right? Every time every time I make a comment, in fairness to them, they like it and they apologize. Okay, it is. I'm not sure if it's yet. Well, we're trying to figure out if the broadcast is going to start, GQBBQ, but have a great night. We'll see you later. Okay, dude, it's not even starting. They're showing someone who's hitting switches and controls right now on ESPN Plus. Because, you know, it's like any stream, like any streaming service, like any sort of broadcast, TV, or even radio. You got to queue up what's coming up next, right? Unless it's a live broadcast. In that case, you queue up the live broadcast here. Yo, this just went to the Los Angeles Lakers versus San Antonio Spurs game. What is going on? Someone tripped on a cord. Someone tripped on a cord right now, and and fucked up the broadcast for the Ultimate Fighter, and so they're just playing something else in the interim. Yeah, I'll definitely watch more on it. Like I said, I've only seen the one documentary. Was it Tony Ferguson? Dude, it might have been. Is Tony Ferguson working for ESPN? No, I know he used to work for Fox. Oh, nice. Australia got baseball and WNBA. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, what is going on? What is going on? Is this basket boxing? Yo, I'm glad everyone is having the same issue. I'm on Twitter right now. Let's see what the fuck is happening. Correct me if I'm wrong. This happened last season, right? This happened last season for like 15 minutes, and then we got the broadcast back. I didn't know you posted a reaction video, Hogfirm. What were you reacting to? Oh, to the trade? I haven't seen it yet. Yo, what's up, Scott? Good to see you. Good to see you. We're supposed to have the Ultimate Fighter, but I don't see no Ultimate Fighter right now. And ESPN Plus has not tweeted since March 14th. O'Reilly back to the Blues. I can't watch K1 either. Yo, Chris Cushman, did you see what they said to me, though? Oh, we might be going back to the Ultimate Fighter. No, commercial break. Will be right back, says ESPN. What is going on? What is going on? In the interim, this is number one bullshit. In the interim, this is what K1 replied with to me. So, hello, Isha. Please use the following link. If it's not available in your region, we apologize for inconveniences. We are continuing to work and expand K1 to more regions. All you gotta do is freaking put it on YouTube. God damn it. Or put it back. Put it on YouTube with the freaking membership paywall for international. Put it on Triller. I mean, probably easier said than done, but like put it on your freaking YouTube and make it $30, $40 for a membership. I will pay for it, dude. It's K1. I will pay for it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so annoying, Chris Cushman. Does your VPN get by it? Mine is usually blocked by I need a NordVPN sponsor. Okay, we are starting, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally starting. Oh my god, what was going on there? Someone just lost their job. Let's be honest, no one gives a fuck. It's ESPN. We'll be ripping this a womp to some Nate Dogg BRB. Smoke weed every day. Stop the fight! I have not seen it yet, Hockey from Home, but I will check it out after this stream. Usually, NordVPN is like the king. That can get by everything like Unix. I'm just waiting for my like straight up like subscription time to run out. Then I'm gonna try to at least get Nord to pay for my subscription. I'll give them a shout out. They don't gotta pay me dollars. Just pay for my fucking yearly subscription and we're good. Just cover it. Just give me the freaking the employee discount. I don't have to pay for the shit. And I'll give NordVPN shoutouts on every fucking stream and on videos. All right, here we go. The intro. We are 10 minutes late, but the intro has just begun. And again, these are all the contestants, ladies and gentlemen. These are the contestants. Finally, Team Sonnen got a win. So, I mean, shoot, man. It was 4-1. Or sorry, yeah, 3-1 last week. Cormier was crushing it, but oh no, 4-1. My bad. 4-1. Ugh, can't even count. Sorry, I was looking at this, in which I'll bring up here next, as we'll go over both of the fighters here. We'll start with Bones of Steel. And then we will also go over his opponent, Echeverria, who, like I said, the beginning of the show is from APFC. But anyways, show just started. Dana White's just given a little recap saying, you know, these fights this season have been great, blah, 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 blah. All right, UFC Apex B-roll. And all the contestants are going to be watching the Fight Pass Invitational. Yo, Skate, what the fuck, dude? I am so excited to join your stream or to watch your stream later. He is back in the US of A. Aussie. I'm interested to see if you just speak in an Aussie accent, and I'm very curious to see if you tried kangaroo as well. Thank you so much for the $5. You are far too kind. You did not have to do that, as I know I say that every single time. I did have Quick Trip last week. Thank you for funding it. All right, so they're just showing footage right now of the guys hanging out at the last Fight Pass Invitational. No, I will not be showing the fight. I will commentate the fight like I do on Fight Companions for live broadcast, but we're just going to be hanging out basically until the fight starts. Bone in the USA. Dude, thank you so much, dude. Let's freaking go. The Idol Skatesman's back, and the usernames are back as well, which is nice. They should definitely do the YouTube paywall. I can usually get a Beema with my VPN. There we go. Good night, Hockey from Home. All right. By the way, Idaho, did you miss my my tweet I put up on screen here? So K1, as much as I complain, at least they're nice in their responses. Hello, you should please use the following link. If it's not available in your region, we apologize for inconveniences. We're continuing to work to expand K1 to more regions. Now, again, that's fucking horse shit, but at least whoever's running that account. Oh my God, we have Daniel Cormier finally eating. Finally, we get a Daniel Cormier eating. Oh my God, crawfish and all, ladies and gentlemen. Alligator. Oh my God, this is perfect. Okay, so for those who don't know, one of the counters, one of the things we check off the list and take note of is Daniel Cormier eating. And this is surprisingly enough the debut. And I know he's eating because his belly's gotten twice as big throughout the filming of this season. We're only 6 weeks in. I know he's been eating behind the scenes and just the cameras don't want to show it, right? Spike TV would be made, like the production would be making fun of Daniel Cormier eating. But, you know, fucking ESPN, man. They don't know how to produce a show. Fucking Idaho Skatesman could produce a better show. And I'm not saying that as a diss. I'm like, if anything, it's a compliment. God damn. Okay, so here are some of the categories in which we're taking a note of, and they're still just showing basically just B-roll of the boys hanging out at the UFC Fight Pass Invitational. So here's some categories: Tough House B-roll, UFC Apex B-roll, Drunky McDrunks, which even last year we had at least one Drunky McDrunk last season. Daniel Cormier eating, which we finally got, and it wasn't quite Popeyes, but it was Southern fried food, so we'll fucking take it. Fighters crying like they're in Ryzen, sob stories, tears do not have to be shed for this to count, by the way. Home video filler, which we've had on every episode except for episode 1. They teased us, ladies and gentlemen. Knockout submission, field trips, Apex Bureau. I think I said that. Fighters quitting, fighters missing weight. Dana White pep talk. Dana White saying, holy fuck. Guest coach appearances, and that doesn't count like Colby and I think Chiesa. Already got a first Tough House B-roll as we're going back to the house here. Come on, we need some fucking drama. We need some Drunky McDrunks, boys. There's been a couple Brazilians on opposite teams who've been like butting heads a little bit, but then we cut back to fucking Apex B-roll. What else do we got here? Oh yes, Indian fighter putting his foot in the sink, bruh. Dollars for pounds, yapping at the weigh-ins, doors being broken. We haven't seen one of those for a while. And absolute beatdowns. So those are all the categories. Yo, the show itself has been absolute trash. The fights have been awesome, Justin. Great to see you. Roy is the winner. He hasn't fought yet. Yo, what's up, Harsh? Good to see you. I like the South African. Justin, great to see you on the stream as well. I missed everything. I know. See, they've eliminated all of that from the show now. So, like, okay, well, we got more war footage. Honestly, we had war footage 2 episodes ago. Honestly, this episode might be rich with fucking counters, ladies and gentlemen. So Echeverria's talking about literally him dodging bombs back in the day. Damn. That's crazy. I'm not going to count that as a sob story. This is a war story. And we've seen war footage before in this season. I believe it was episode 3 or 4. Let me check. War footage was in episode 2. Episode 2, there was some war footage. What I'm hoping, Justin, if they decide to continue it and say in Netflix's partners with the UFC or Amazon and Netflix maybe like split. One does fight nights, one does pay-per-view. I don't know. Whatever the case, both of them have good production that if they wanted to take this project on, draw a little from the Fox days, draw a lot, hopefully, from the Spike days, they could still, maybe as corny as it is, put together a little dude bro fucking comedy reality show-ish that, hey, even if it fails, it's not going to be as bad as this. All right, we got it. And speaking of, we have the home video. What a perfect segue. By the way, Echeverria is the... Let me just bring them up here. APFC champion. 10-2 as a pro. Trains at the Goat Shed in Florida, yet went over to Anthony Pettis FC and won the title back in November, which is pretty cool. He's competed in Titan FC. He lost on Dana White Contender Series. He has 5 KOTKOs, 2 submissions, 3 decisions. But he's fought in some pretty good promotions. Titan FC is a good promotion. He didn't fight the best competition there, but as he continued to develop, fought less cans, better guys, especially in the last 4 or 5 years. Fought who he had to fight in Titan. Didn't, Phil Ho's actually really good. Didn't get done against Phil Ho. Went to Cage Fury FC, fought a good guy there. Unfortunate loss to friggin' Pablo, ladies and gentlemen. We'll pretend that doesn't exist. Went over to APFC, fought 2 really good guys in APFC, and actually won the title. His opponent, Tumelo Manyamala, 6-1 as a pro. 5 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 0 decisions. So he's finished every single one of his fights. He fought in EFC where he went 6-0. And honestly, just now as he started to like take that step up in competition, love that he went and fought Mark Klimako over in UAE Warriors and lost him via split decision, man. Mark Klimako is solid. He's very good, actually. You know, on a 2-fight win streak right now. He's fought a lot of good competition. He's a legit prospect out there, and losing to him split decision, that says a lot. And yeah, before then, you know, fought whatever guys at his level. Challenged himself here, knocked the guy out, fought a 4-1 guy at 5-1 coming off that split decision and got a knockout in the 3rd round. So I am excited for this freaking fight. All right, now we're showing Daniel Cormier training the South African who we were just talking about. Hey, what's up, Amberly? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, Idaho? My favorite potato. Bro, we only got them freaking Wisconsin potatoes here in Minnesota. I need them Idaho potatoes back in my life. You know what? And I'm down for either. At this point. I'm watching it on ESPN Plus. Hello, Amberly. Great to see you. Amberly, for the next membership stream, which I think we're doing tomorrow, I'll get it up in the morning if so. We're switching up. No punk album that we're reacting to. We're going to react to some blues. Blue jazz. The actor who was in Stuart Little also played Dr. House. He's the fucking dad on Stuart Little, Hugh Laurie. He's actually a blues and jazz musician, and he has some fucking sick albums. So we're gonna react to one of his. I'm not sure, Jose. Daniel Cormier was seething that his fighter who could have won the fight in last week's episode just wasn't as aggressive as enough, and he is really, I don't want to say taking it out on the Bone Crusher, but he is making sure that he walks forward and basically just praising his Muay Thai right now. By the way, McDonald's potatoes are Idaho potatoes. See, I grew up with them being Saskatchewan and not Calgary, but Alberta potatoes in Canada. But okay, that's why the fries are so good. Bro, I don't even remember the last time I had McDonald's in probably last year after LFA, probably. I think when my buddy drove us home, we were too far from a Quick Trip, so we settled for McDonald's. But I think it was like there was some crazy deal. There was some crazy deal for, I think it was like $5 for like a fries, a drink, and a sandwich or something like that. I don't know. But that was the last time I had McDonald's fries. Shout out to JR Simplot putting us on the map. Yo, what's up, Mateo? Good to see you. Good to see you. Wait, is the music in the background the Halo music? It sounds like it, like the Halo, not the part, but like, you know, when shit starts going. All right, we have our first commercial. Mind you guys, we're only 10 minutes into the episode. We are not 20 minutes into the episode. We are 10 minutes into the episode. This episode started late. I mean, you can try this, boys, but I don't know if they do TUF. I've always watched it on either Sportsnet in Canada or at TSN at the time, UFC Fight Pass or ESPN Plus. But you can try this. I did. I am a little sunburnt, but I'm finally look like my cousins. I finally look brown, which is good. Past the hair, I'm actually like a little dark now. So there you go. My dad's fucking walking carpetness, but my mother's pigments. My sisters don't sunburn. My cousins don't sunburn. My dad doesn't sunburn, but my mom and I, for fuck's sakes. But I had a great time. It was awesome. I have some FOMO that I missed Black Combat and PFL, but hey, at least there was no deep to go balls deep into. Only a lake, baby. Only a lake. Okay, Daniel, hold on. Hey, thank you, Mateo. Thank you. It was awesome. I got to drink a couple barrel-aged beers. Won one game of 500, so no complaints. Love that Hackensack area. Okay, yo, Jose, freaking Daniel, every non-English speaker in the chat, try this. Ignore that, YouTube, by the way. Ignore that. Just like chat, just like spam like arrows pointing up so that I can be taken off the screen. God damn it. I just shot myself in the foot, chat. Again, I have no idea for the record if it's there or not. I've never even looked. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Fuck, I really need to get a tripod for this little motherfucking webcam of mine. Because now that's mounted on my... Because I used to have a tripod for it. And I just put it behind my desk. But now that I mounted it on my monitor, every time I touch the desk, it freaking shakes. On Lake Minnetonka. Dude, that's fitting. That's fitting. I've been swimming so much in Minnetonka, and to be honest, that water, it ain't purifying. It's fucking disgusting. So going up north to a less inhabited lake was a lot better. I am not. No, Daniel. I'm watching it on ESPN Plus. All right, now we're going to a Team Sonnen training session. Whoever is hitting switches and controls behind the scenes is doing a terrible job, by the way. And we have our first guest coach of the episode. And you know what? I hate how every week they keep just spoiling it for us. But we have the Reaper, Roybert Whittaker. And like, how can you not root for Roybert Whittaker? Now, like, he's getting towards the end of his career, but he was an absolute beast for so long, for like a decade. And like, you don't see that in MMA that often, right? And I always said he was if he would have remained a little bit more injury free, a little bit more healthy. I don't know why I'm verbose. I don't know why I extended that. If he remained a little bit more healthy and honestly stuck to a little bit more of his wrestling roots, he would have been the Wish GSP, you know? He had that kind of style coming in, but loved to get into fucking brawls, man. And you know what? That's why I love him. That's why I love him. The price or the prince was wrong. Oh, I thought you said, I read that from the price is wrong, bitch. But yes, Prince was wrong. Maybe back in like the 70s and 80s it was. But these days it's where all the young folk just boat, piss, drink, and shit in. Nice. Yeah, see, I grew up swimming in the ocean. It's cold as fuck, but it's awesome. Actually, where you were at, it's probably way warmer. Just wanted to drop by and say what's up and hit that like and get some sleep. Have a great night. Yo, Justin, we'll see you this weekend for a big weekend of live streams. Thank you so much for all the support as always. I did post a new video, guys. It's in the pinned comment in the chat on YouTube. Check it out if you haven't already. Fall asleep to it, Justin. Robert's cool. Yeah, in Australia, nonetheless, that is so cool. I spent 2 hours in the water. It is definitely more of a southern lake, but I can't complain. Dude, at that point, fuck it. I used it for cold plunges all winter, which was awesome. Yeah, sorry about that, Daniel. I tried, brother. I tried. Bobby Knox got you in the UFC. That's so cool. That's so cool. I believe he coached on the UFC, what was it, Canada versus Australia? On that season of The Ultimate Fighter? Or maybe he was a contestant on that one. I don't remember. There was one year where they did Team Australia versus Team Canada, which was pretty funny. And they stayed in a freaking like wood cabin and did the whole show. It was not in Vegas. It was like somewhere where there was a bunch of snow. It was weird. What is even a cold plunge? I'll show you. In minus 30 Fahrenheit degrees. Okay. With wind. No less. Let me see if I can find it. My friend's podcast and YouTube channel has him doing a bunch of fucking cold plunges. So this is where I was cold plunging all fucking winter. They're still doing a Sonnen training session, by the way. Oh yeah, let me bring this on. So this is a cold plunge, dude. This is a fucking cold plunge. Yeah, fucking freezing cold, dude. Anyways, that shit was wild. That shit was wild. And I'll tell you what, the first time I did it, oh man, because I would do sauna cold plunge, and they have a sauna just up from the dock on the property. Shout out to Back Channel Brewing. And the walk down in the cold wind and snow is what's harder than the actual plunge. Once you're in there, you're fine. Your heart rate will drop, and you'll go like boom, 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 boom. You just kind of breathe. Your body gets used to it. Feel good. Go back out in the sauna. Just get in the water when it's cold. What's it even do? So it. Sorry, we have another home video I got to quickly note. So it thins out the blood. Whereas when thins not out the blood, but thins out your blood vessels, slows down the flow of blood from your heart to the rest of the body, and helps with inflammation, because then when you heat back up, it's almost like you get like oxygen and blood just flow into your body quicker. Your blood vessels open up again. It's kind of like a good system flush, which also helps with the inflammation. The contrast therapy is what's better for like inflammation and stuff. So that's why some people say like at the end of your shower, maybe like just blast it cold for a little bit. It's a good like shock to your body, and then go snort turmeric, because obviously that's what I do to stay healthy. Midwest people. I mean, I used to do it back home too. If I had one friend with a sauna, and we jumping in the Pacific Ocean any time of the year, shit's fucking cold. Like people need to surf with wetsuits back home, even in the summer. We're doing that this year, dude. I do it every single week, so you just let me know. All right, I see. We do that sometimes when we go to the hot spring, just jump in the river and back and forth. Yeah, it feels awesome. Like you feel refreshed, almost like recharged. And again, I ain't no fucking doctor, but there's health benefits to it. There's a reason why athletes do it. I'll share a link in the description of the video or in the comments after the stream, so you guys can see my buddy's podcast, because he's all about the sauna and cold plunge life. Nice clean shave. Talk to you later. Yes, I will be in your fucking stream, dude. I will be in your stream. I'll just be a little bit late, so save the juice, because this started 10 minutes late. I am not watching it there, Daniel. All right, so another home video. What do we got? The two home videos. We got one guest, one apex shot, one shot of Cormier eating, which was nice. We'll do a full breakdown. Well, I guess we actually already did a full breakdown of the fighters, but we'll do another breakdown of the fighters here in a little bit, guys. Again, last week was pretty dire for Sonnen, as Cormier was up 4-1, but Team Sonnen got a win last week. He's getting back into the race. He's not quite Rampage Jackson. All right, now the home video's done. UFC Apex shot. Echerverria. His training session is now the focus. So we could have gone to a commercial there. So again, guys, we're 10 minutes off schedule. Usually if we're around this point, the training sessions would still be going on. I'd say, okay, we're going to see a finish, right? That's another fun thing about I guess, fun, not so fun thing. If you're binging the Ultimate Fighter, if you had like the DVDs growing up, you didn't really think about the time of the episode being a factor, being a telling factor of the fight. But when you're watching it live and it's broadcasting, it's kind of like, oh man. we know if there's 10 minutes left in the show and the fight's about to start, we know it's going to be a finish, right? What I'm trying to say here is usually around this mark, if they're not weighing in or if they haven't started fighting yet, then it's likely going to be a finish. But we are 10 minutes behind as the broadcast started 10 minutes late. Isaac Howard to Edmonton. No way. Damn. Fucking Edmonton. Hudson's basically Minnesota, right? Like, isn't it like right on the border? Fuck, he's good, man. He's so good. Oh my god, man. Fuck the Oilers, bro. The Coilers. That's Chael's boy, I think. Ooh, they're showing some highlights of him. So again, he's fought a lot here in North America. I'll bring it back up on screen. And again, Echeverria, that's what it is. Lost on Contender Series. Rafael Filo is just an absolute beast. But I actually remember this fight. It was a good fight. So he's from the GOAT, or has been training at the GOAT Shed. 5 KO TKOs, 2 submissions, 3 decisions. 7-0 in Titan. He's fought in Cage Fury FC, and he's the Anthony Pettis FC flyweight champion. This was a really good fight. They're just showing highlights from it. He just said it was 1-1 going into the third. He landed some nice shots on Filo, but Filo eventually cracked him and finished him in the third round. His striking is sick, by the way. His striking is sick. And I would say his grappling is better than Tumelo's. Now, Tumelo, it has very much of a Muay Thai style where he'll just walk forward, throw elbows, throw knees, walk you down, and try to knock you out. Out of his 6 wins, 5 of them are knockouts. 1 is a submission. He's only gone to a decision and a loss, which is pretty good. Young but tall blonde kid. Oh, the kid walking around in the background? Yeah, that's totally Chael's kid. He was part of the whole media circus too when Chael boxed Anderson Silva. I remember this fight too. It was a good one. Let's take a look at the poll question, by the way, guys. Who do you think is going to get the win here? Oh man. As much as I think Sonnen's guy is better, for the memes, I need South Africa to win because like Chael Sonnen will turn into the next Rampage Jackson. I mean, he was a pretty good. I mean, it's not like he's not a bad coach. He's just having some bad luck here. Rampage, I'm not a coach. I'm not a coach, Sean. I'm not a coach. I'm not a coach. And it's true. He was there to bring viewers and break doors. And fucking love you, Rampage. Can't wait till Bear's not on the show anymore, but I'll always listen because of you, dog. Fucking Bears. I won't say that like I defended Bear as much as I still defend Robin Black to an extent. But I always said, look, he's not my cup of tea. He wants to be like the star of the show. Like I get what he's doing there, and I don't like it. I understand it. I don't like it, but I will respect him giving the fighters Rampage, TJ, Rampage in particular, because Rampage is one of my favorite fighters of all time. And just like, yeah, just stars of the sport. He's one of my favorites. Grew up watching him, grew up rooting for him, grew up watching those seasons of The Ultimate Fighter live. Like I grew up watching him in Pride before he even came over to UFC. So huge Rampage fan. And I was like, okay, well, he helped Rampage get this going. Something he probably wasn't going to do by himself. Something Monster clearly wasn't going to help him do when he was sponsored by Monster. And even the guys who were running the oh god, my apologies for blanking on the name. But that it's not Lights Out. That's in California. It's the Arizona League. G something or rather. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh, yes. It wasn't like they do like their own podcast and whatnot. It's not like they were going to give him this type of audience platform, production, etc., right? Training facility. But so long the short of it, as we're still in a commercial here and we continue to rag the puck, I respected him for that, and so I gave him a little bit more rope. But honestly, since the Goldie episode, I've kind of been like, yo, fuck this guy. As far as just entertainment. Hey, let's go. What's up, Santiago? Venezuela in the house. I want some doors and shelves get torn off the hinge. You know what I got to do is I got to keep my eye out for like just some used. Okay, we're at the weigh-ins now. The UFC Apex shot. Did Buddy just comb his beard? Okay, we're adding that to the list. Beard combs. Beard combs. His beard's not even that big, bro. Oh my god, that's a new one. I'm adding that to the list right now. So yeah, I gotta just like keep my eye out on Marketplace or Craigslist for just like shitty door frames and the door that maybe there was an extra one or a damaged one on a job site or in like an office space, so I can just have it in the background. And if a fighter I pick loses, I'll break the door instead of screaming at the fighter like a child, and thinking that's good content on YouTube. I'll break a door, an ode to Rampage Jackson, because we know that is good content for YouTube.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged.
I'm kidding. It's great content. It's fucking great content. No, they're not fighting yet. They're weighing in right now. We will get to the fight. I promise I'll do some commentary on the fight when it starts. Yo, what's up, Andrew? Andrew B in the house. No fucking casuals. Ron Black has disappeared. He does karate combat stuff, does he not? How's it going, Degenerate Dane? He used to do TKO commentary as well. I know that because of the video I just worked on. How are you, Dane? It's just the Ultimate Fighter, Andrew. So if you fire up Sportsnet right now, it should be there. Okay, we're going to a commercial, guys. We're going to no commercial. I just said we just have a commercial? No commercial. Going right to fight day. Okay, we got a tough house. Again, we started 10 minutes late, guys. So right now is about the 9 or 10:30 mark, and we still don't have the fight yet. We're gonna have one more commercial before the fight. We might see a 2-rounder here. I don't think we're gonna see a 3-rounder. We might see a 2-round war. And nobody noticed. I noticed. Shout out to TSN. All right, some fight day footage that anyone with a Sony ZV-1 could fucking catch. For a few days. Well, he's been with Karate Combat for a while now. He was with GFL, which kind of sucked, and which it sucked because we didn't even see any fights. They didn't even give GFL sucks so bad they didn't even give us a proper, fair trial to judge it. All right, Apex shot. The fighters are entering the Apex and they're getting ready now. Echeverria versus the Bone Crusher. Sorry, Bones of Steel. Oh, I'm excited for this fight. I just think this one's going to be fireworks. And I really just think that this season, again, the show itself, absolute trash. But what are we here for? Fights. And if the fights delivered, the fights have been fucking awesome. LFL's a good league. LFL's a good league. That one's that Romanian league, right? There's a heavyweight fighting on the next, I think the next fucking UFC card. Their former heavyweight champ. Hold on. Okay, he's not on this card, but he's on a card coming up. I know he's on a card coming up. Fuck, this is actually a pretty good card, man. Finally, the return of Steve Garcia, man. Oh, I'm so excited to see Steve Garcia fight. He's one of my favorite active UFC guys right now. 14 knockouts. He's on a freaking 5-fight win streak. All finishes. 3 of them in the first round. Yeah, I'll be live all weekend, Andrew. I'm going to post my schedule tomorrow. I'll post my schedule tonight. I'll post my schedule at the end of this freaking stream, Andrew. Fights have not started yet, guys. Fights have not started, or the fight has not started yet. They're both in the cage. We're going to go to a commercial break. Yeah, Jay and I, we just haven't had time to do the podcast. We were kind of like both busy at the time. And then it's just been like an indefinite, I guess, on hold break. And if that's all she wrote, it was a great time. Good run. Yeah. It's just on the shelf. Let's go, Roybert. Yo, what's up? The MMA holes. What's up, Moss? Good to see you. Hey, you probably, been clowning on this season as much as we all have. Let's be honest, post-Spike days, definitely post, Fox days, but, there were some diamonds in the rough in the Fox days. This season has been trash. However, the fights this season have been awesome. And the one episode that was good was pretty freaking good because of Chael Sonnen paying dollars for pounds, which I thought was hilarious. But the fights this year have delivered, which is why we're still here suffering through this until Dana White Contender Series. Okay, well, don't even waste your time with the episode. Just fast forward to the fights. I guarantee you either sick knockouts, so they'll be done in like a few minutes, or 2 to 3 round wars, dude. The fights have been like incredible, like fucking awesome. And not just like Isha's City Life, I love this sport. He praises everything awesome. No. Like, actually take some time. It'll only probably take you an hour to watch them all and watch some of the fights. Hell yeah, the APFC champ. Let's go. He's good shit. I love how he's fought in he did his thing in Titan, went to Cage Fury FC, and then fuck Lights Out. We don't really care about that league. No, it's cool that they're on Fubo. But then yeah, look good in APFC. Good season. Roybert. What's up, Moss? They're not fighting yet, Louise. I will let you know. I will give you play-by-play when they do. Andrew, that's crazy talk. MMA holes are awesome. Moss has supported this channel for a long time. Some of the OGs for the fight companion format, MMA fight companion format on YouTube anyways. Yeah, we got no issues with the MMA holes here. I mean, half of their community hang out in our chat anyways. So, yeah, nothing but love here. I think there was like an early video that I posted of when we were like around 1,000 subscribers. And you guys, I don't know if it was you or your chat coming in the stream, rating the chat, and it was awesome. It was awesome. So appreciate you guys. MMA holes knows non-casuals. Yeah, Andrew, I don't get into MMA drama. You know this, my friend. You know this. When you casuals coming to Las Vegas, I want to go to Japan first. When are you coming to Japan with the boys? If I'm going to save for anything, it's going to be Japan first, but I do need to come visit Degenerate Dane and Co. in Vegas. I want to go watch some Tough Enough. I want to go check out the UFC PI. And if I'm lucky, I'll get to smoke a joint with Degenerate Dane. No, Andrew's in it. Andrew is part of MMA Twitter right now, or MMA YouTube right now. I am less involved in MMA YouTube than Andrew. Andrew knows more about the drama than me. He knows more of the players in this game of chess or checkers or calcio storico than I do. Maybe I'll just fly to Vegas first and then fly to Japan from Vegas. I think that's what we have to do. All right, the fight has started, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1, let's get it on. 4 minutes and 34 seconds. Nice right hand by Tumelo. Echerverria with the low kick. Echeverria walking down Tumelo. Tumelo on the back foot. Daniel Cormier's not going to like that. Daniel Cormier literally in his training footage was telling him to walk forward in this one. He's got the reach. He's got the height. He's got the size advantage. Just mixed with the right hand. Cormier, tell him to throw some more jabs. Yo, what's up, Curtis Clark? Great to see you. Low kick by Manyamala. Echeverria, APFC guy, Curtis Clark. 348. Again, this episode started 10 minutes late. We're definitely going to go 2, maybe even 3 rounds. No, it's all good. You never have to apologize, Andrew. You just have to know that, like, I watch fights. That is why I'm here. I'm not here to get involved in any silly drama. I don't give a single fuck. Sometimes it's entertaining, and I'll, like, join in some live chats. But, like, I'm here to watch fights, my friend. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Like, even the shows that I've gone on were to talk about fights, not to talk about drama. 314. Having said that, I'm fucking stoked for Combat Casual stream later. Nice left jab by Manyamala. What's poppin'? Hell yeah, Andrew. Andrew watches hockey and fights and baseball and basketball. You watch all sports. Nice left to the body by Echeverria. And what the fuck, Moss? You didn't put a freaking monocle emoji in the chat? Come on, bro. Some of us want them monocle emojis. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Idaho Skatesman's channel. 232. Low kick by Tumelo Manyamala. Manyamala is the longer fighter, the taller fighter, but he hasn't been able to find his reach, and Echeverria just missed him with that spinning heel kick. There's a nice right to the body by Manyamala. $202. I'll tell you one thing. I don't have fucking time to watch an 11 or 6 hour stream. But you know, there's whispers, as Rampage Jackson says. There's whispers out there. Oh, a nice right uppercut by Echeverria. Oh. Yeah, I am literally half your size. Well, we'll just have to have a good night out in Vegas, and we'll make sure to upgrade you to first class. 125. Nice left jab by Echeverria. Oh, nice left uppercut. Right hand by Echeverria, but step back left by Manyamala. I'll say this, Echeverria, better boxer in the pocket. Manyamala, just utilizing his reach right now. Like that, and he's not even utilizing it that well. Echeverria, don't get me wrong, he's missing on some of these shots too. He is the smaller fighter, and he has to, you know, commit to the pocket to land shots. Oh, nice right hand by Manyamala. Manyamala just dropped him with the right. Manyamala with the left, but Manyamala's dangerous with that power. Manyamala with the pop left jab. Manyamala with the left and a right. Manyamala with the left and a right. Left, right, and Echeverria with that iron chin. He doesn't give a fuck. He just kept throwing as well, even though he may be seeing the Tweety Birds right now. Right hand by Echeverria. That is the thing. He definitely looks more polished in the striking. Manyamala, though, is a little bit taller, and clearly he's got that death touch. 27 seconds. Shit's crazy, Andrew. Shit's crazy, Andrew.
Oh, my God.
20 seconds. Oh, just missing with the high kick was Manyamala and Echeverria. Look into the heavens. That he did. 9 seconds. Side kick by Echeverria. Just to the body. Spinning heel kick out of range. And that is it for the first round. This is what I'm saying, motherfuckers. The fights this season have been nothing short of spectacular. You just have to get through 40 or 50 minutes of bullshit. All right, we have another commercial here. Like I said, this episode started 10 minutes late. So we still have, you know, like 18 minutes left of the show. So I think we are seeing an entire second round. I don't think anyone gets finished here. Isha, the uncasual. You got beef with Jay, and though I do not agree with some of the things that were said, I'm not getting involved in that beef either. I just want to watch fights. But I think I did like say something on Twitter at one point. Or at least when the first round of messages were leaked or whatever. But yeah, that sucks that the fallout happened that way for sure. Who wins the first round? Oh, I have to say probably Manyamala won that round back due to dropping him. But if Echeverria fights like he did that round and doesn't get caught, like if he didn't get caught there, he would have won the round based on volume because Manyamala wasn't landing too much. Echeverria didn't hurt Manyamala enough for the volume strikes to outweigh Manyamala landing some good shots there at the end. Now, I'm not saying that this is like Muay Thai and one knockdown means you win the round, but what I am saying is Echeverria just didn't land enough for the knockdown to just kind of be not part of the equation. I mean, aren't we all for a little Ultimate Fighter? Oh my God. I hate that fucking jingle so much. I'm so happy that the Wendy's Twitter account fucking murks Burger King pretty much daily. It's amazing. Strong. I haven't heard that one before. Oh, we're watching the fights, Andrew. Again, we're in a commercial break right now between rounds. I think Manyamala won the first round. It was close. And in my opinion, Echeverria was slowly but surely getting the better of him. But it was still close. And Manyamala landed on one of the shots that was missing most of the round. Dropped Echeverria and was able to land some good shots on him. So I just think that was going to outweigh what Echeverria did in that first round. He was getting him better and better as the round was going. He found his distance a lot earlier, but he was sacrificing shots to get into the pocket. And Manyamala, I guess if you're rooting for Echeverria, you just have to hope that Manyamala just misses more than he lands in the second round. No takedowns at all. No, it was just striking. Round 2 is about to begin. And again, we have about 15 minutes left in the show. So we could see a third round. I don't think so. We could see 2 rounds. Or I think we're seeing 2 rounds. We could see some of a third round and a finish in the third round. That is a possibility. But right now, the second round is about to begin. Pretty lackluster episode, to be perfectly honest. Not a lot of counter shit. Other than, I guess, Daniel Cormier eating was like the highlight of the fucking episode so far. This fight's pretty good. All right, round 2. Let's get it. 456. Shout out to everyone in the live chat, by the way. Smash that like button. Vote in the poll question. 451, low kick by Manyamala. And he was landing some good low kicks. I'll give him that. I'll give him that in that first round too. Manyamala. Manyamala with the left jab. Misses with the right. A good job by Echeverria checking that kick. He did it twice in a row there. Feint by Echeverria. Oh, nice right uppercut by Manyamala. And Echeverria looking for a takedown here. Unable to get it on first attempt. 426. Oh, missing with the left hook is Manyamala, who again has that death touch. 5 knockouts and 6 wins. And he hurt Echeverria in that first round. Echeverria. Sorry, I keep fucking up his name. Nice. 17 days and going to LFA. Dude, that is amazing. I can't wait to see the pictures that you tag me in on Twitter. No casuals, baby. 4:02, ladies and gentlemen. On the clock, walking forward here is Echeverria. Oh, right uppercut by Manyamala. Misses his target. Hits the armpit of Echeverria. I want to call him Echeverria. This ain't Brazil. This is Venezuela. 344. Left to the body by Echeverria. Oh, nice right hand by Manyamala. Dude, and you can tell he's got some just freaking God-gifted power, man. 328. Get busy, Roybert. And Echeverria looking for the takedown. Good underhooks by Manyamala. Manyamala with the right hand on the break. Left jab by Manyamala. Manyamala Looking for that counter. Manyamala missing with the right hand. Or get busy. Low kick by Manyamala. He's still being stalked though. That's the thing. He's still on the back foot. Echerverria doesn't complete the level change. Doesn't get that left uppercut. They each throw right. Each swing and a miss. Oh, Manyamala's looking for that counter left hook, man. He's not throwing enough. The unbroken. Oh, the flying knee attempt by Echeverria. There we go. And he finally gets the takedown. Echeverria gets the double leg takedown. Ass to the mat, back to the cage by Manyamala. And this is huge with 2 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. Bounce, chicka, wow, wow. Looking to give up his back, but push with left knee planted, right foot planted here by Manyamala. Nice knee by Echeverria trying to take out that right leg of Manyamala. Another trip by Echeverria, and he takes down Manyamala. Manyamala right back up to his feet, though. Again here, body lock by Echeverria. Echeverria with the left hook in. Echeverria now looking to get the back of Manyamala. Oh, big left hand by Echeverria, and he gets the back of Manyamala. Manyamala gave up his back. Body triangle secured. Body triangle secured. Echeverria looking for the rear naked choke. Echeverria looking for the rear naked choke. Manyamala's not even fighting the hands. And it is all over. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. It is all over. Echeverria wins. Echeverria wins. Rear naked choke. That's 2 in a row for Team Sonnen, ladies and gentlemen. He gets it done. He gets it done. Got him. Ha! And Daniel Cormier is pissed. Let's go. Good takedown. Yep, I love the trip there. So weep it up at the end. Beautiful, beautiful work by the winner, ladies and gentlemen. And he got dropped in the first round. A clean right hand, dude. A clean right hand. Like pretty much put him on his ass. But he came back, ladies and gentlemen. The pride of the goat shed. APFC champ, Cage Fury FC alum, and longtime Titan FC guy. Unbelievable stuff. Like I said, the fights have been spectacular. El spectacular. This season, ladies and gentlemen. They truly have been. Watch, it's going to be like a surprise 2-hour episode, which is why they started late. All right, they're just showing highlights of the fight, man. And the highlights of the fight are freaking awesome. Choke, 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 choke. Well, that's another one for Team Sonnen, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have another actually slowly but surely catching up. I mean, dude, 2 episodes ago, Cormier was 4-1. 4-1 leading. And now he's going to have another X. Don't worry, our boy Sezinando from BFL, he's going to get another win for Cormier. I don't even know who I'm rooting for at this point. Venezuela. Oh, monkey. The fight was good. The show sucked. But Idaho Skatesman's talking about how he's being sued on his channel right now. So you guys should go check it out. Let's go. All right, they're going to tell us who's fighting next. The bad guys. Another one for the bad guy. Oh, damn, monkey. That sucks. Bro, who's the... Okay. Dan Severin mustache. We're adding it. We're adding it to the list because we were so bare this week. Unbelievable. Another great fight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have a fight announcement. Who's coming up next? DC said Tumelo has a lot to learn. You know, I think there's like some raw talent there in his striking for sure. His takedown defense wasn't bad. His underhooks were good. But you can definitely tell he relies on that hook, right? Because that's how he was mostly knocking people out. And like, shout out to Echeverria, man. He got dropped. He was seeing the Tweety Bird's eyes rolled back his head for a moment. He's tough as nails, which is why he came back strong. I only speak French and English, my friend. Hey, thank you for the emojis, Amberly. Oh, Cormier says he's pissed after this one. Are they actually? Oh, damn. Oh. I think Moss, I'm the only one who doesn't talk about drama. But yeah, Combat Casual, this is my friend Idaho Skates, man, who just got back from a skateboarding trip in Australia, which is pretty cool. He skates skating all around the country. I was doing my bouncing around and saw all those knuckleheads in there. Oh man. Is it even worth me dropping in and saying what's up, or should I just go make dinner? I think I'm like one of the only people on YouTube who just stream fights. I don't make a lot of content. Like I don't make a lot of videos, but I wish there were just fights every day. So there wouldn't be this drama distraction. Everyone could just be watching freaking fights every day. It's like a virus. Oh my God. Oh, let's go. Our boy from BFL's fighting. Let's go. Let's go, motherfuckers. Let's go. And they're putting him up. Oh, here we go, dude. The two Brazilians. We have some civil war going on in the next one. We have, these guys have been fucking beefing in the house all season so far. We obviously, they haven't been showing us much of it, but we got our boy Rodrigo from BFL up against Diego, who is a Fighting Nerds guy. Oh my goodness. How was your 4th of July weekend, by the way, Moss? I make your hair silky and smooth. A shampoo or conditioner better? I mean, you should do both, but I don't know. Don't shampoo your hair every day. Oh man, I'm fucking stoked for this next fight. Like this is like these guys actually don't like each other. So Rodrigo Sezinando, who's 8-1. Now, has he fought the best competition? No. Has he fought some good enough competition to earn him a shot on this show and in the UFC? Absolutely. BFL champion. Canadian Brazilian. Let's fucking go. And he's going up against this is the last welterweight preliminary. He's going up against Diego. What's his last name? Diego Bianchini, who's 9-1. God, I'm stoked for this one. From Billy Madison. What era of Adam Sandler do you guys like the most? And we're gonna pretend that this era doesn't exist, but like late 80s, 90s, or sorry, I guess you should just say 90s or like 2000s. I gotta say, like, I like them equally because there's obviously like Billy Madison, Waterboy, like there's some classic Sandler legends or legendary like movies and performances, and then there's Mr. Deeds is one of my favorites, from like one of the new eras. We'll pretend Little Nicky doesn't exist. If only Hank was there, would have been remembered. Pick a number between 1 and 13. 9. Why they got Brazilian against each other? Why do they hate each other? There's been some rivalry all season. 90s, early 2000s. Mr. Deeds is one of my favorites. I didn't like Click, but I watched it in French because I was visiting my aunt in Quebec. And though I understood it, I was like, this is just weird. This is just weird. All right. Let's get to this quick rundown of what's coming up this weekend, by the way. So we know who's fighting next. What's coming up this weekend in the world of combat sports? Well, thank you, Kaposa, for posting this earlier today. So tomorrow we're not going to stream. We'll do a membership stream tomorrow. We'll probably start streaming on Friday. Yeah, I'll start streaming on Friday. I think I'm going to do, I'll probably do ACA. Back-to-back ACA cards in the morning. Holy motherfucker. Okay, we'll probably do ACA. And honestly, we're going to do LFA Brazil as well, because though I usually do one championship, A, because they're exciting, and B, for the views. Fuck the views, dude. This card is ass. This card is a slap in the face to everyone who subscribes to Amazon just for one championship, which is me and Shane. This is trash card. Love Shadow, okay? He's fun. Love Pedro Dantas. He's fun. Do we really give a fuck about anybody else on this card? Honestly. This Japanese fighter was undefeated. If you want to even call her a fighter, she just wrestles. And they exposed her in her last fight, and she looked awful. Like, yeah, this card fucking sucks, bro. So we're doing LFA. Saturday is going to be a big day. Oh, this is M1 Global and WKG. This is what Chris Cushman was talking about. Fuck, what time is this? I kind of want to do this. They're cage / ring. No, it's a ring. It's an octo ring. Go check it out. Fuck, dude. Does anybody of note fighting in this one? I don't know what this is. They'll definitely be posting highlights of this on Twitter. JCK's free 7. Okay, maybe we'll start with JCK. JCK is always fun. That's on YouTube. RCC's fun if you can find a link. Fame, dude. This is a freak show fight league. Dude, this league's fucking crazy, actually. It's a freak show fight league. I made a video on them. Just look up Fame. Oh, wait. Nikki Holskin's fighting? On his own? What a badass motherfucker. Dude, there's some great... This is another really good league, actually. They do kickboxing and MMA. Ooh, Cage Wars. Okay, we might have to do some Cage Warriors. Brave? Oh, man, I kind of want to do Brave more than Cage Warriors. Oh, I have to, dude. Kubanza's on the card. Dude, if you guys don't know, this guy is a hell of a prospect, dude. I'll get back to you guys' comments here in a sec. I'm not neglecting you. Someone asked me to do this. I know I'm getting off script here, but this guy's undefeated. He's a fucking knockout machine. And he's not fighting cans in Brave. Like, he's not one of these knockout machine specimens over in Samurai Fight House. Yes, you know who I'm talking about. 6 knockouts, 1 decision. Dude, he's been fighting good opponents for a while now. Dude, he's so good. He's so good. He knocks guys out left, right, and center. Fuck, man. You know, I might just say motherfuck Cage Wars. I might just do some Brave CF. Combat Federation, baby. I got a thing for the fighting and combat federations, clearly. But okay, there's some options. There's a lot of options for Saturday. Holy fuck. BTC. Oh, Canada, baby. And fucking UFC. Wah, wah, wah. And there's some decent fights on the card. What do we got for late night? Early morning? Jungle fight? I don't know. We're going to miss that. Actually, the BKFC card's pretty good. We're going to be occupied with the UFC. Shamrock. Yo, shout out to Shamrock FC. They've been around for so long. 365th show. That is amazing. Dude, why? This pisses me off. Why aren't they doing Pro Box on friggin' Wednesdays anymore? Shakur Stevenson's fighting on a card. Could care less. Berlanga's pretty fun to watch, though, but could care less. This is always... wait, this is pay-per-view now? PFC's trash. I was going to say, if it's a free promotion, if it's free, go watch it, but it's fucking trash. Don't pay for it. Oh. If this is under $50 USD, I'll buy it. Bro, the last time it was $50 USD. Love the Asakura brothers, but Are you kidding me? Yo, what's up, Zach? Great to see you. Good to see you, K1. Jack Grant arguably beat Lazy King. Definitely not an easy fight for Kubanza. Absolutely, K1. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't fight cans. He doesn't fight cans. Oh, I have to make dinner. Cage Warriors card is good, though. Okay, you cover Cage Warriors. I'll cover Brave. By the way, I know we're supposed to connect. Then you win MIA 1 week. I win MIA the other. We will connect. I promise. We will connect. If not this week, the next week for sure. Like sometime this weekend. Zach, guys, go check out 4 Ounce to Freedom. Go check out Zach's YouTube channel. He is the voice of the regional scene. He's connected to all the fighters and he is on the beat. I'll be at Fight World, so I'm out all Saturday. Shit. Dude, I just watched a Vood boxing match on the MVP YouTube page. The Amy Serrano versus Taylor Wayans. Yes, their fight is going down Friday night, if I'm not mistaken. I'm different when I'm the wrong guy to ask when it comes to pizzas, but I have no issues with pineapple on pizza or ham on pizza at all. I have an issue with the Americans calling ham Canadian bacon. Shut the fuck up. It's ham. But no, I have no issues with that. See, I'm just tough because like I dislike baby corn like I dislike rose namajunas, but I like every other kind of food. So like it's tough. Like, are there some that I obviously like better than the others? Yes, but at the end of the day, like I'm just not picky. So like pizza to me, it's like unless you're going like deep dish or like Chicago style. Pizza's pizza to me. It's all the fucking same. And in the best way possible. Giovanni Scott is very good, and I'm excited to see if he can beat Hake. How are we supposed to know? We're told it's Canadian bacon. I know, they're brainwashing you down here. Clicks ending was satisfying. Dude, right? It kind of, I did not expect it. I think I watched the movie when I was like 11, so I was like, whoa, this got dark real fast. I used to be, but then they didn't grandfather me in on a cheaper deal when they upped their prices. And then I unsubscribed and they charged me like 4 months anyways. And now I am very much not giving BKFC my money anymore. Yo, Volcan, doing better now that you're in the stream, my man. How's it going? How's it going? All right, so God, this is what I want to watch. But fucking K1, dude, will not allow me to watch. If I can get a stream, if my VPN works, we will stay up all night and watch K1. I promise you that. I promise you that. If we can find a stream, I will stay up. Or if I can find a VPN that works, if we can access it, I promise you, God damn it, we will stay up 8 hours and watch K1. At least they were kind to me. You should please use the following link. If it's not available in your region, we apologize for inconveniences. We're continuing to work to expand K1 to more regions. Get it on a fucking paywall on YouTube. Let me wire transfer you money. I want to watch K1. Anyways, so hopefully we will stay up all night now that my sleeping schedule is back on track. We will continue to completely fuck it up. There's also Shuto, but I think that's it. All right, well, there we go. I will post the official schedule very, very soon. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it. That's going to do it here for this watch party. People are still commenting, by the way, on these videos like a week later. What the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck is this? I thought I thought we were going to be able to watch the show. And I'm just like, you're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. Check out the latest video on the channel, by the way, guys. I posted the link in the chat. Go check it out. It's a sad story. A lot of you who joined us for that particular membership stream know the story. I edited down a little bit. I made it a little bit more concise. I found like a news broadcast that talked about it. Shared the highlights, some of the ones I was talking about. So if you want to brush up on the story again, then check it out. Links in the chat here. But tragic story. I mean, as the title says, MMA fighter found dying in the streets, quite literally bleeding out in the streets in Sherbrooke, Quebec, Canada. So check that out if you haven't already. Check out my Canada Day stream special where we mostly reacted to Rob Ford's Smoking Crack. We got another Rise and Picks and Predictions video coming next week, ladies and gentlemen. And we will post our official schedule either tonight or tomorrow morning. But big shout out to everyone who joined us for Octa. We had one stream last week, or two streams, I guess, last week. Ultimate Fighter, then some clips of me hanging out at the cabin. But I snuck this in on Sunday, and we had 26,000 people join us, man. So thank you guys for joining us for a little Octagon. Oh, Canada. There you go. I hope he doesn't fight Mark Hunt, dude. I love Mark Hunt so much, despite what you guys say about. I put him on the tier list, the Pride tier membership tier list. He's one of my favorite fighters. That's like my dream interview. If I could get him to sign Pride gloves, I would. Him over Sakuraba. But anyways, I digress. But I mean, he's just Ben Rothwell's still hurting people. And Ben Rothwell was on the TRT back when TRT was legal. God knows the elixir he's on now. And I love him for that. I don't want to see Mark Hunt get a broken jaw. Or maybe he's still got the iron chin. But you know what I mean. I don't want to see Mark Hunt take damage at 52 years of age. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know Rothwell's like pushing 40, but 40 is the new 50. Or sorry, 40 is the new 30. Have a good night, guys. Appreciate you. Membership stream tomorrow. I'll be live on my hockey channel for a little bit, then membership stream right after. Highlights, crazy story, album review. Hugh Laurie has a jazz album. It's crazy. I know. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, mixed martial arts fight companions, ladies and gentlemen, the whole damn weekend. Smash that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
In the fiercest battle